Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Gun Toys. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are doing something different. I had a viewer requested video from one of my subs requesting I explain the meaning behind my Dragon Ball tattoos. So I thought I'd do that and respond to that comment. I did say I'd have that video up, but I also wanted to take this opportunity to talk about the Dragon Ball fandom and what it means to me personally. As you can see, Dragon Ball is very important to me. If you follow the channel at all, you know primarily a lot of what I put out is Dragon Ball. But Dragon Ball means a lot to me. Dragon Ball, it's not only my childhood, but it's something that I grew up with that helps solidify my morals, and has also been the foundation of numerous friendships. Some of the best friends I have are because we have a mutual love of Dragon Ball, and that is such a powerful thing. There's so many people I meet, especially in the last 5 to 6 years since pop culture has really taken a front step in mainstream, so people appreciate it a lot more. I remember when I first bought a Dragon Ball hoodie, maybe about 6 or 7 years ago. I used to get people that would stop me in supermarkets or at the gas station or something and just be like, "Man, where did you get that hoodie? Like, that's really cool." And it was just like an orange, official orange hoodie from Japan with the Kami logo on it and the same logo as this on the back, the King Kai symbol. And I used to get a lot of comments about that, and a lot of people just pull me aside about my tattoos and stuff. And I've just seen over the years how people have been a lot more open-minded about the fandom and just their love of geek culture in general. You know, people display it proudly. I've always displayed it proudly. I'll be 31 in May. When I was 19, that's when I got my first tattoo, and that was Vegeta here. As you can see, he's from the, I took that from the Janemba movie. It was that movie I loved growing up when I first saw scenes of it years before it came out. When I used to read Beckett, Dragon Ball Z Collector, I saw an image of that. I saw screenshots from that movie, and I thought, wow, I can't wait to see that. And that was something throughout my youth. I was always very I was always looking forward to new Dragon Ball content, new movies, because early on when we were in the Saiyan Namek saga, I was reading Beckett Dragon Ball Z Collector. I was on the internet. I was trying to find out as much information as I could, because Dragon Ball meant so much to me from such an early age. When Dragon Ball started airing, I think I would have been, so 98, I would have been 10. I think it was airing in 98, 99 here. So I would have been like 10, 11. And it was just such a foundation for me growing up and moving forward. I copped a lot of flack for this when I got this when I was 19. And I didn't care, because it meant the world to me. It meant something to me personally. I didn't want tough stickers, as my tattooist calls them. You know, I just didn't want something that wasn't me. I wanted tattoos that represented what I love the most. And even though everyone shamed me and made fun of me for Vegeta, I went right ahead a couple years later and I got this one here. This one's really faded because it's on my forearm, guys. I'm going to probably use the picture from when this was done as the thumbnail for this video. And yeah, it's a bit hard to see, but it's King Piccolo fighting Kid Goku. I got that image off, I can't remember, it's like a fan art site. It's gonna kill me because it's like everyone watching this video can probably knows the site. But I thought that was a really, really powerful image, and I really liked that. And then after that, maybe a year later, people started pulling me aside and seeing that and being like, "Man, that's a cool tattoo." The next one I got was Shenron here. This was actually based on the Banpestro statue, the Ichiban Kuji statue. I actually gave that to my tattooist and got him to draw that. That was because I'm not the thickest of individuals. That one really hurt, so that's one I sort of gotten almost finished, but never really continued. Like, I got some claws going on here, but that was sort of something I started and it never really got continued. The next bit of Dragon Ball ink I got was when Resurrection F came out. This is probably my favourite, and yeah, it's the newest one I have. I'm just going to drop the colour down a little bit on the camera, guys, so it'll show up a bit better. There you go. So Golden Frieza and Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now that image came from, I'm pretty sure it might have been the same person that uploaded that to the website I got it off, mainly because I wanted something original, something that wasn't a stock Dragon Ball image. Moving forward, when I finish this sleeve up and I start the next one, I will probably be changing it up, and I will probably go some more copy and pasted images, or maybe even draw it myself, just so I can be well prepared. Because with these, I got Vegeta and didn't think anything further from Vegeta, and then when I got King Piccolo and Kid Goku here, I didn't really think any further past that. So I want to be a lot more organized with my next one, and I want to have every single bit of skin planned out before anything goes on. So I'm going to work on that quite a lot, possibly in the next 6 months, maybe a year, because I really, really want to get this one right. Don't get me wrong, I love the tattoos that I have. I also have my Dragon Ball there. I don't think, yeah, I didn't show you guys that one. That one looked so much better a few years ago, but the yellow that got used in it was actually from a defective batch that got recalled. So all the yellow dropped out of it, so now it's just the orange. But it looked really, really nice when it was first done, so I've got to get that retouched and get a lot of other stuff done. So I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I just wanted to respond to that comment that someone left, that they wanted to see, they wanted me to explain the meaning behind my tattoos and what they mean to me, and I thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to just explain what Dragon Ball means to me and the fandom, just how strong the fandom can be for Dragon Ball. You know, Dragon Ball is pretty much my life, you know, outside of my personal life and my work life. You know, it's Dragon Ball. That's my number one thing. That's what I go to. If I'm having a rough day, or I'm having a rough week, I put on Dragon Ball, because that always makes me feel better. Sitting back in my computer chair and looking at the wall behind you, that's the best therapy in the world for me, is just sitting and looking at this wall, because I love Dragon Ball, I love my collection. I'm sure you enjoy your collection just as much, and there's nothing better than relaxing after a hard day and enjoying your collection. So I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. This has gotten a little bit long-winded, but thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.